You definitely remember the name of that fast food spot from your childhood. You're sure you have a nut allergy. It literally shaped your entire career path. You know that the new coworker isn't who she says she is. But suddenly, everyone around you says otherwise. Even Google. Even the people who've known you half your life. Reality itself feels like it's being rewritten. And you're the only one who remembers the original version. So who's really losing their mind? Let me tell you what went down in the new episode of Black Mirror titled Dyspathy. Maria is a quiet but deeply driven girl obsessed with her job. She works in product development at a massive confectionery company. And her boyfriend, well, he's the unofficial taste tester for every weird new flavor she comes up with. Forget morning coffee, his breakfast is a spoonful of passion fruit syrup. Romance, right? He's been hinting for ages. Let's take a break, go somewhere tropical, just live a little. But Monday put everything back in place. Zoom calls, meetings, taste tests of the new Boogie Woogie bar featuring Miss Sue, her signature creation. That day, a team of external auditors shows up to evaluate the product line, full-on corporate red carpet. But then, someone unexpected walks in. She's not on any list, but somehow, she's there. Verity Green. The same Verity who sat in the back of Maria's high school class, sketching circuit boards and talking to the physics teacher a bit too much. And then the rumors started, the kind that stick for life. Kids called her the Shaggy Milkmaid. Now, out of nowhere, Verity shows up as an official flavor taster. And while everyone else grimaces at Maria's bar, she, and only she, politely asks for a second bite. Suddenly, everyone else starts nodding along, as if the taste finally clicked. After the tasting, the two women bump into each other in the restroom. Smiles, small talk, a few half-nostalgic lines. Turns out Verity's looking to join the team as a lab assistant. Maria shuts it down on the spot. We're not hiring. Verity just smiles. Later that night, boom, the company's job board lists that exact position. Her boss swears it's because of rapid growth, says Maria's work has caught the attention of the big boss himself. And this Thursday, the CEO's flying in to congratulate the team in person. Maria is stunned. She realizes Verity isn't just some random girl from high school. She didn't just show up. It's like she's crawling into Maria's reality. And the weirdest part? According to Verity's social media, she currently works at a travel agency. And her dream? Making jam and testing sponge cakes. Make it make sense. Maria's brain starts throwing up flashes of old school memories, the awkwardness, the weirdness, that whole thing with the physics teacher. But above all, that creeping feeling that something's off is only growing stronger. Tuesday, Verity finally lands an interview. Her resume? Full-blown superhero mode. Scuba diving at 12, Harvard degree, a million certificates. She's so perfectly qualified that Gabe doesn't even hesitate, hires her on the spot. Maria can't swallow it. She quietly warns her boss. She was really strange back in school. Wednesday, Maria runs into Gabe in the morning and hears that everything in the resume checked out. Every single thing. Gabe assigns Verity as the liaison between Maria and Yudi, the head chef. Verity charms everyone with her sponge cake. It's so good even Yudi forgets she has high blood pressure. Maria tries to focus, throws Verity a task, pick ingredients for a new concept. But a nearby office fight, someone drank the almond milk again, breaks her concentration, so she tells Verity to just send the list by email. Then Maria overhears something that makes her freeze. Mike and Verity are arguing about an old fast food chain. Mike says it was called Bernice's. Maria is 100% sure it was Barney's. Her boyfriend worked the register there for a year. They Google it. Google says, Bernice's. And Maria snaps. Something's broken. Even her boyfriend insists it was always Bernice's. But we remember, right? In the opening scene, the name was stitched right on his hat. Barney's. That same creeping feeling, like the world's been rewritten, and everyone else is just playing along. Her boyfriend's on Verity's side. Old photos? Verity's suddenly there. Maria decides to reach out to an old friend, the one she hasn't spoken to in 4 years. Maybe she hasn't lost her mind. Thursday, the company's CEO arrives. Does the rounds, meets the team, compliments Maria, then begins taste testing her new products. What did you use for the texture? Carrageenan, Maria replies. She even dictated that word to Verity in the email. It was crystal clear. but something's bothering Yudi. After the CEO leaves, she calls Maria aside and quietly drops a bomb. The texture came from beef gelatin. Guess who suggested it? Yep, Verity. The CEO, the devout vegetarian Hindu, was raving about the product. And now there's a tiny little issue. He doesn't eat beef at all. Maria marches straight to his office with Verity in tow, ready to clear things up. But Verity plays the gentle, innocent girl act like a pro. And just like that, the CEO takes her side. He tells Maria to calm down and check the email again. She opens it, reads the line, "Not pork gelatin." So technically, yeah, she's right. But not exactly. And regardless, the boss believes Verity. Maria? She's expected to apologize. Anything she says next, it's already too late. At home, the support she gets is about as warm as the freezer aisle. And then she gets a message. Old number. Supposedly Natalie's. But it's her husband texting. He says Natalie's gone. She passed. Maria immediately calls, desperate to understand. The husband explains that in the last few months, Natalie had completely unraveled. Kept saying no one believed her. That everything felt fake. Maria presses him. What exactly did she say? What did she see? How did she act? He snaps. Can't take it anymore. And just hangs up. Her boyfriend looks at her like she's a broken AC remote, annoyed and confused. Friday. Maria gets to the office. Empty. Turns out there was a big morning meeting. According to Verity, everyone got the invite. Somehow, Maria's landed in spam. The conversation circles back to high school. Maria, cornered, insists she never bullied her. Never believed the rumors about the teacher. Verity says nothing at first, then calmly explains that back in school, no one saw her as a person. The teacher? Sure, he was weird, but he was the only one who saw her for her mind, not just a target for teasing. One word leads to another, and suddenly Verity opens a carton of almond milk and takes a slow, deliberate sip right in front of Maria, who, by the way, is allergic to nuts. The rest of the team walks in. The boss, clueless about the tension, asks why Maria missed the morning meeting. She repeats, the invite went to spam. That's when Louise, the one whose almond milk went missing earlier, spots the empty carton and blows up. Maria instantly points, it wasn't me. It was her. But Verity, cool as ever, replies, that's impossible. You drank it right in front of me. Maria fires back. She's had a nut allergy since childhood. She couldn't have. Gabe says they'll check the security cameras. They do. And the footage doesn't match what Maria remembers. Not even close. Worse, no one in the office seems to know nut allergies are even a thing. Google just returns, no results found. Her entire medical history melts away like sugar in tea. And through it all, Verity watches silently with that same calm look. And the pendant on her neck, it's not just jewelry. Maria's sure of it now. It's the pendant. That's how Verity's erasing reality, scrubbing it clean like a stained apron. But the second Maria says it out loud, Gabe gently but firmly tells her to take some time off. The team is with Verity now. All of them. Even the ones who questioned her yesterday. Even the silent ones. Maria's left alone. After hours, she follows Verity. Quiet, close. Ends up at a huge countryside estate. Nothing about it, says lab assistant. A massive house. Generators. An entire room humming with servers. Maria sneaks in. Finds the bedroom. And there it is, the pendant. Glowing. Blinking. Not some trinket, it's clearly tech. Footsteps. Verity steps out of the shower. Hears the rustle. Looks toward the bed and says calmly, please come out. I can hear you. Maria steps out, pendant in hand. But Verity doesn't even flinch. It's just a remote, she says. For my quantum compiler. Works by fingerprint. What does it do? It reconfigures consciousness, lets you shift between parallel realities where truth is just a matter of opinion, and lies are whatever the majority agrees on. A world where you can change someone's shirt in an instant, teach them Mandarin, and move a conversation from the bedroom to the office in one click. And then undo it all like it never happened. She adds, before she jumped, Natalie said you were the one who started the rumor about her and the teacher. Maria fires back. It was a joke, but it doesn't matter anymore. Natalie spiraled for 5 weeks. And you, Maria? 5 days and you're already ready for the end? But Maria chooses differently. She lunges. They fight. And the second Verity reaches for the remote, she calls the police, claiming Maria attacked her with a knife. Game over. Until one move. One brutal, final swing, Maria takes her out. Chaos erupts. Police, gunfire. But with the remote, now unlocked by her own fingerprint, she rewrites everything. In the new version, Verity took her own life. And Maria isn't just the one who survived. She's the new boss. The one they all answer to. Because now, officially, she's no longer a product developer. She's the ruler of the universe,